Beverages with Brad.
Welcome to Beverages with Brad, everybody. We're here with Sean Gardner, Helheim Gallery in Salem. This guy's about to tattoo me. This is going to be a wild adventure. It's probably going to hurt. It's going to be fun.
He'll never be the same. He'll be a man now. I'm
becoming a man today. I feel like for Beverages with Brad, I don't have a very exciting beverage here. I have just a Dunkin'.
Yeah.
And Dunkin's not even sponsoring the show, like those cheap bastards. Dunkin' should pay for my tattoo because we're promoting them right now. Tell me about the first tattoo you ever did.
The first tattoo I ever did was an Air Force symbol. It was absolutely nerve-wracking to me. I mean, it was pretty much all these parallel lines on a curved surface, and I had just been using like silicone skin for a very, very long time.
Oh, so, is that how it goes? You tattoo like fake arms somewhere?
Not always. A lot of times you wind up just chewing people up for a while, and then you figure it out. Yeah.
Nothing prepares you like the real thing. You could always go into prison to see if you could get some volunteers.
Yeah, that's a good some guitar wire and an old cassette player.
This gentleman that you were tattooing, did he know it was your first tattoo?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So who was more nervous, him or you?
Oh, definitely for me. You definitely do have to kind of put on a bit of a brave face because as challenging as it is for you, you still have to realize it is on them forever. And
were you happy with how it came out?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Was the client happy?
He came back. He came back for,
for a cover-up. So how long have you been tattooing?
I would say it's been 4 years.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to know this isn't your third tattoo.
No, just my 7th.
Is there one tattoo that's your absolute favorite that you did?
It's a lady's whole bottom leg, and it's a whole wraparound of pretty much the story of like this one night on Halloween that we had just totally made up, and that was really, really fun for me.
We watch Ink Master. We're fans of Kelly Doty. How was it working with Kelly?
The best ever. She's a lot of fun, and especially like what you see on the show is pretty indicative of how she is. Just an absolute human delight to be around. So she's actually been pushing me to do Ink Master. I wouldn't say it's a hard no now. I think it's just something that I'd have to get used to.
Tell me the pros and cons for you.
You get a lot more exposure.
Yeah.
Recognition. I think the con list is probably a little bit more significant.
That's an intense con list.
Yeah.
Hit me with the cons. I love to hear negativity.
I mean, you have to realize it's a game show.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it is. It's a well-oiled machine that it's not there to try to give you the best light possible. You're trying to do the best work possible. But they're trying to tell you how to throw you off your game. It's very possible that you can go on that show thinking, oh, I'm going to show the world this is what I do and this is what my work looks like, and you can get sent home and be ripped to shreds before you even get to show that.
Right, because you had to do like a quilt on Weird Dot Day where the whole quilt has to be 80 trillion dots, and you're like, well, quilts, dots, what the hell? And then you get some batshit contestant in your ear screaming. Everyone's always crying on that show, too. Maybe you don't want to cry on television.
I don't think anybody really wants to have that necessarily be there.
Maybe if you cry on this episode of Beverages with Brad, it'll go viral. You'll be my first guest to cry on the show. Maybe that's what my show's missing. When's the last time you cried, you think? How long?
Probably about a year ago, and I was really hammered. It's like somebody mentioned something about my friend that I haven't seen in a while. Like, I fucking miss that guy! And I'm just like, thinking back, I'm like, no, I meant that, but that was a little overboard.
When did you discover you were an artist? Like, I'm assuming you, like, drew a lot as a kid and stuff like that, or?
Oh, good God, yes. I mean, I remember getting in trouble for drawing on the walls at home, and, of course, growing up and going to school, you'd always get, told, yeah, he's a good artist, but he,
doesn't pay attention to his history.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the first person to really encourage you, like, hey, you really have something here?
My parents. All
Nice.
The time.
That's really cool.
Today we're going to see Brad Pierce Ugly Cry.
Fortunately for you today, I am an incredible conversationalist and fascinating to talk to. But there's got to be times where you get some real weirdos in your chair that maybe you don't want to carry on this conversation, but you're stuck with them. Does that happen to you?
That's exactly why I have 2 televisions and a radio.
So you're from Florida. How long have you been living in New England now?
Here's the thing. I
You
think
get what you see type of thing.
I think I've been a New Englander in my heart my whole life. Like, don't stop me in the street because you want to hustle about something. Like, I don't know you. Get the away from me. Like,
I like that you say you're a New Englander in your heart your whole life as you're tattooing a New England tattoo. That just adds an extra element of awesome to the experience. By we I mean Sean just finished up. I feel like Sean beat the shit out of me all day, and I feel very beat up. But he did a very badass tattoo. I'm sure Sean is tired of listening to my bullshit all day. Sean, how do you feel?
I'm just numb to it all.
It's been a wild adventure.
Yeah.
We learned a lot.
We shared some moments.
We did. We laughed. We cried. I cried.
You bled too.
I bled a lot. I bled.